Good morning and welcome to Two Rivers.
With two guys.
In 2 minutes.
A piece.
That's exactly right. Today we're coming to you live from the bookstore.
Right here at Two Rivers, a great place. You know, you can find books, you can find movies, you can find CDs, you can find cards, pencils, rocks, everything.
Necklaces, umbrellas, all kinds of stuff.
And you know what we ought to do?
What's that?
We ought to try to work in some of these great things in our announcements.
I wonder if we can do that on the spot.
Let's try it.
Today's announcements will be captivating.
And if they're not, don't blame me because it's not my fault.
Now, when you come here to Two Rivers, sometimes you have a cup of coffee, and we hope you never feel like you had a day with a perfect stranger.
You know, Aaron, I heard you got lost the other day.
I did.
You didn't have your GPS, did you?
I did, and I had to call Jerry Sutton.
Did he help you find your way back home?
Yes, he did. Well, let's get on with today's announcement.
In other words, let's roll.
All right. Well, coming up first, Mike, it's the bookstore, believe it or not.
Exactly. And the bookstore really needs some volunteers right now. We run our bookstore on volunteers, and if you would be willing to help, you can contact Vicki Perry. She's the one that runs the bookstore, and she can plug you in with a time to volunteer.
Now, they're really going to need help today because we don't have any idea where all these books go that we're using.
Not a clue. Not a clue.
Yeah. Well, hey, Mike, what's next?
Well, I'll tell you. It's our student ministry. They're getting ready for their Living
XL
weekend.
March 9th through the 11th.
Not to be confused with the big game XLI.
Ugh, disappointing.
The Bears.
The turnovers.
Anyway, our student ministry's Living XL weekend's coming up, and they're going to need host homes.
That's right. Maybe you could have Hostess products in there.
Like a Twinkie.
Or a Ding Dong.
Or a Snowball.
That's right.
Well, if you're interested in helping out with our Living XL weekend, contact Nellie.
Yeah, boy.
In the student office, and she'll get you hooked up.
All right, Mike. Next announcement, we're going to use the glass stones here. They got random verses and words written on them. What we're going to do, randomly pick one and apply it to the next announcement. Here we go.
Wow. Well, Aaron, our next announcement is about our Life Walk discipleship classes that are starting the week of February the 18th.
I'm sure they're going to be a blessing.
Well, and you know what I'll tell you is he who is slow to anger has great understanding according to Proverbs, and you'll understand more through our Life Walk classes.
That's right. You'll understand that verse if you go through our discipleship
You know, Aaron,
classes.
I don't need any more of you. I just give me Jesus.
What's next?
Well, Aaron, I want you to start understanding your full potential about February the 14th.
What day is that?
That is Valentine's Day.
Ah, don't want to miss that.
Love is in the air.
Yes, it is.
And you know what else?
What?
Reservations.
Really? Reservations for what?
If you want to be a part of our normal Wednesday night dinner, we're taking reservations. Now we're having baked pork chops, garlic mashed potatoes, and some other fancy smancies, and we hope you'll be there.
That's hard to believe.
Well,
Don't miss it.
Now, also on that night, our men's encounter classes and our women's Bible study on demand will not be meeting. They'll have some special events going on for our single ladies and some other things going on. But also here at the church, we will be having our normal student and children and preschool events.
Cool. Don't miss it. Well, Mike, you know, I really enjoy doing announcements with you
Why is that?
because you're the same kind of different as me.
And you know, Aaron, I enjoy you because we've both done the 10 dumbest things Christians do
That's right. That about does it for us here at Two Rivers
with two guys.
in 2 minutes.
A piece.
I'm Aaron Lloyd.
And I'm Peyton Manning saying, hey, Dan Marino.
Well, good morning and welcome to Two Rivers
With two guys.
in 2 minutes.
Or really, I just forgot. All right, ready in 3.
Hey, there's books flying everywhere. So, Mike, today's announcements are going to be captivating.
And if they're not, don't blame me. It's not my fault.
That's right. Why do men hate going to church? Why did I grab this?
And if you could help out in the bookstore, you can contact Vicki Perry here at the church and tell her. And she is looking for volunteers to help man the machines, do the other. The heck does
Volunteers, man the machines.
And so if you could help out, you could contact Vicki Perry in the bookstore. She's the one that runs it, and she'll get you in.
They're really going to need help today. Well, coming up first, Mike, it's the bookstore, believe it or not.
Exactly. And you know they need help in the bookstore with volunteers. And you know what they're going to need?
Host homes.
And you know what they're going to need in those host homes?
Hostess.
Twinkies.
And ding dongs.
And snowballs.
And maybe the other one that you said last time that I should have, yeah.
I'm sorry.
You know, the Bears, very disappointing. They could have used a different coach, Mike.
No, I like the coach. You know who I don't like?
Who's that?
The Grossman fellow.
That's right, the Grossman.
The bad.
He had a bad case of the fumbles.
The rain.
Yes, it was the terrible.
Okay, we should
What are we
start
talking
saying-
about? That's actually 1101's theme verse. What are the chances of us pulling that out? I know it didn't have anything to do with the discipleship brochure, but that's just too crazy.
Excellent. You know, Aaron, I'm kind of sick of hearing you talk. Just give me Jesus.
What's next?
Well, Aaron, our final announcement's coming up. And I just looked down at it.
Cool. So Wednesday, February the 14th, it's Valentine's. Make sure you're here if you need to be, and you're not if you don't. I screwed that up, I'm sorry. We've got these nice little glass stones here with words written on them.
Wow.
Let's pull one out and make it apply to the next announcement.
Okay, I'm there.
You don't happen to know what the next announcement is, do you?